Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about the difference between Lexapro and Zoloft. At least not the differences as far as the like what type it is, what antidepressant or anxiety, like what category it falls in and stuff like that. No, you can go ahead and make your own research on that. I mean, it's there, but I'm talking about my personal experience as far as side effects and if it helped me, and just to give you guys a little insight on the differences, because I've tried both of them obviously, and for me I tried them for generalized anxiety disorder. I've been dealing with this for about 2 years now, almost 2 years, in a few months or so. I was never an anxious person, and then slowly but surely life kind of just happens, and I don't know, I started feeling anxious when I usually never did. It slowly creeped up on me, so don't take for granted your mental health. I maybe did, I don't know, it kind of just happened. And then I needed to seek help, obviously, with a therapist and with a psychiatrist. So now that I'm putting this out there, I know that my business is going to be a little bit out there, but I know that when I was looking at videos like this, as far as the differences, and just like medications, just psychiatric medications, because when I was told that I should go on medication or something like that, I was scared. I was like, that's the scarier route to medication. I feel like yeah, you can have diabetes or high cholesterol and you're gonna take medication. It's like, yes, let's do it. But when people think about medication about your mental health, it's kind of a little bit different, and I feel like people are a little bit more scared about it. And so as I was scared. I was terrified of the side effects. I was terrified of what it was going to do to my body and my mind, to be honest. I was scared to not feel in control. But that's not the case. Definitely make your research, and definitely talk to your psychiatrist, because he or she will know what would be best for you. And then, as well as, you know your own body, you know what will be best for you, you know what's working out, you know what's not working out. And like I said, and one thing I do want to go ahead and just say right off the bat is that, let's say you start on a medication and you don't like it, it's okay. You can completely stop that medication and then go to the next one. It is going to be, if you're lucky, the first one's going to work for you, but if you're not, then you're going to have to keep on trying. So that's kind of what I had to do. I had to keep on trying just twice for me to get the right one. But yeah, obviously, yes, acknowledge that you're scared, acknowledge your feelings and your thoughts about the medication, but definitely don't let it completely stop you from taking it. Anyways, enough of that little intro. I will be talking about basically my experience, as far as when I took it, how long I took it for, my side effects, has it helped me, and so forth. Okay, so if you guys are interested, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I want to first start off with Zoloft. Zoloft was the first medication that I first got on, and for some people, I've heard on YouTube, on Instagram, on just so many social media platforms, it did help for them. But in this case, as you will know, it did not work for me. So when I first talked to my psychiatrist, he recommended Zoloft, and he said to start off with 25 milligrams. And that was the smallest dose that he basically prescribed to me. He gave me 25 milligrams for 1 week, and then go up to 50 milligrams. So when I first started taking the 25 for a week, I want to say the second to third day in, I was like, oh my god, I feel like this is so definitely working. I feel more calm. I feel I feel like less anxious. I feel just a lot calmer and everything. And then I'm like, but I'm saying to myself, I'm like, okay, maybe it's in my mind. Like, maybe it's just like, oh, like, because I'm taking something. Like, maybe that's why I think it's really helping, like, that quick. Because psychiatric medications usually take about two weeks to about a month to actually get the full effect. And I was literally like 2-3 days in, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally calmer and everything. Like, I knew it was like in my head type of thing. So anyways, I took the whole 25 milligrams the whole week, and then I went up to the 50. And when I went up to the 50, the first day I can right away tell that it was not working for me. It was doing a reverse effect. It was making me more sweaty, and I was like feeling really shaky, more shaking than normal. So it was kind of like doing the reverse effect on me. So I'm like, yep, this is not working. And so then I spoke to my psychiatrist, and he said, okay, maybe going up that quick is not the best for you, but let's go ahead and keep the 25 milligrams for about, I think he said 2 weeks. So I'm like, okay. So then I tried it out for 2 weeks, and I felt like the less of the prescribed medication was better for me. Um, Again, I felt calm. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. I mean, the 2 weeks passed, and then I was like, okay, let's try the 50 milligrams now. Hopefully, all goes well. And I tried the 50, and I felt like it was doing reverse effects on me again. So I'm like, okay, no, this is not working. And even with the 25 milligrams, I felt like this weird pain in my, like in the back of my neck. Like, it felt like, not pain, like when you're really kind of hot or something like that. Like, I felt just really warm in the back over there. So it was kind of weird. I had never experienced that. So that was one thing that I was feeling. And I mean, I felt like I was feeling calmer, but it could have been just in my head, because I felt that calmness within like 2 days of me taking this medication. So I think that was maybe in my head or something. So then I went back to my psychiatrist, and I ended up stopped taking any medications for like a whole year, basically. And I was battling with my anxiety, and it was getting really, really bad. It was just getting really horrible. Um, and it definitely escalated where it did not need to be. So, anyways, yeah, Zoloft gave me the side effects of feeling more intensified, and like feeling my anxiety more intensified. I felt a lot more shaky. I felt like I was sweating. I had weird pain in the back, like on the back of my neck. So yeah, that's what Zoloft did to me. And then I went on to Lexapro, and because I wasn't able to see my psychiatrist because it was a really long time for me to wait, I went to my primary care provider. That's one thing too. If you have a long wait list for to see a psychiatrist, go to your primary care provider, and hopefully he or she can provide you for something. Meanwhile, you're waiting maybe to see your psychiatrist. But I ended up not even seeing my psychiatrist. So, anyways, I told him everything. He was a nurse practitioner, actually. I told him everything that I was experiencing, and just to know like general like idea for you guys to know what I was experiencing. I mean, I was feeling just anxious, like overly anxious for no reason. More when I went out in public, but I was still feeling it at home, which is just so bizarre because I had never felt this way before. So I just felt very uneasy, very, just very overwhelmingly physically anxious. And it wasn't because of anything in particular. I don't know, I just couldn't really explain it. Like, my mind, my body was kind of taking over me. So, and it was intensified when I went out in public. Growing up, I had always been a shy person, more reserved, but I have never been anxious, you know. There's a difference, there's completely a difference. So, yeah. So anyways, I told him everything that I was experiencing basically, and he's like, okay, yeah, like we definitely need to get you on something, because obviously you've been trying to do it like on your own and stuff like that, but it's just not working out, and it's okay to have some help, like some medication for help. So he put me on Lexapro, and we did the 10 milligrams. It was a lower dose than my psychiatrist had even given me. So he gave me 10 milligrams, and I did that for about a month actually. And I really felt like it was helping me. I'm like, oh my god, this is like really helping me. I feel like this is what I needed. Like, honestly, I felt a lot more, I actually did feel a lot more calmer. Um, and I felt like, I don't know, like a boost of confidence, I guess you can say. And wearing the mask, especially when you have anxiety, it's really hard. So when I was wearing the mask, it made it a lot easier for me to just like breathe and be able to talk, because I'm a cashier, so obviously I have to be talking to people all the time. This was basically all new to me for me to be like struggling like this. But you know what? Life happens and you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. So yeah. Anyways, so then I was on the 10 milligrams for about a month, and it was really helping me. Like, it felt like I was getting a lot calmer. And then after like the last few days of the month, I felt like, okay, things are going back to the way they were a little bit. So then that's when I asked to get 20 milligrams. So then we went up to 20 milligrams, and that was again helping again. And one thing that I also want to say is that medication is not going to be like, this is the key to anxiety. You're going to not feel it at all. Like, it's not going to be there. Like, we're going to forget about it. She's not there. She's not going to creep in. No. If you have this, you have to actively work on it. Like, the medication will help a little bit, but you have to actively work on it. I have good days, I have bad days. So need so yeah, the medication's not going to 100% eliminate all of that. It will help, it will support you, but you also have to do the work as far as what is anxiety provoking for you and how can you work on it. And just little things like that. Or if something isn't necessarily anxiety provoking, because a lot of things are not necessarily anxiety provoking for me, it's just the way I feel, like physically, that's just the way I feel in the moment. What will I do to lessen that anxiety? What will I do to shift my mindset and shift my body from feeling this way? It's just a lot of things that you kind of have to think about, and just shift your mind about the anxiety. Because, and this is where a therapist comes into play and really will help you, as far as like with your mind, and like just skills that you can use to help you feel less anxious. So I really hope this video helps you guys, because I know when I was searching up videos about like the medication and so forth, I felt like there was not that video that I feel like really helped me. So I really hope this helps you guys. And like I said, you really have to actively work to get better, and as well as seek help if you need help. It's not bad, and I know medications can be scary, but trust me, it will definitely help you, and you will find the right medication for you. I hope Zoloft or Lexapro is the one for you. If not, there's many other more, and those I haven't tried out, so I can't make a video out of it. But I'm pretty sure that there'll be something out there that you guys can be able to review and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps some of you with your mental health journey. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you guys did like me, then go ahead and subscribe so you can go ahead and see my other videos. I do make videos on self-care. I will be making videos on my fitness journey now, and vlogs and makeup, and just a lot of all over the place stuff. And I do make videos on anxiety as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video.